We're about 2 minutes from the opening bell. Let's go right to the CME in Chicago with Larry Levin. He's president of Trading Advantage. He joins the company now. Larry, the futures have been improving here a little bit. You think there's somehow the market could put in a pretty good showing today?
Yeah, you know, I wouldn't be surprised to see some buying down at the bottom. I don't know if we're going to rally a big way. In fact, I think we'll see more consolidation at these lower levels between maybe 1060 and 1070 in the S&Ps. We're below that 1070 level. That was an area a lot of traders were looking at. But we saw a lot of buying in that area yesterday. I wouldn't be surprised to see a lot more buying lower. Again, we've seen these markets recover every time we've seen we've gotten a big break in the market. It wouldn't surprise me to see that happen. I don't know if we'll see recovery today, Charles, but maybe Monday or Tuesday, seeing us, pulling back from these areas, getting back 1080, 1090 in the S&P wouldn't surprise me at all.
Larry, we're in a zone, though. Larry, it's Tracy Burns. We just can't seem to get out of it. We can't get anyone to come to the party. I mean, volume has been so light. Not to mention half of you guys are out on the Hamptons or wherever it is you go on the weekends out in Chicago. So how does the average guy get in and play this game? Because it's really confusing to people that aren't in it on a day-to-day.
Well, to be honest with you, nobody here on this trading floor thinks the economy's in very good shape. But with that being said, these markets keep going up. But like you said, they don't go up very far. Right. So there really isn't a great trade for a long-term investor, an amateur like I call it, not a professional trader down here. You got to kind of wait on the sidelines. There isn't much to do. The only thing I would say is when you get big rallies in here, I think investors should lighten up on stocks, on different positions they have that are not doing very well. That's the best thing you can do in this scenario. Short of that, there isn't a great trade out here for somebody who's not a professional.
Larry, stocks are range-bound. Oil is range-bound. How about gold? It looks like from the technical standpoint, gold might be ready to break out higher.
A lot of people are looking at that. Gold certainly hasn't pulled back and giving you a really good chance to get long, that's for sure. But with that being said, I just think there are not enough people out there with enough money to invest in gold to really push it a lot higher. I'd much rather be short gold at the top and have a tight stop than I would be buying gold, having a pullback down $100, $200 and being stuck like that. So, again, it's really at the top. Right. I wouldn't buy it here. I'd look for a pullback. You don't see very many in gold these days.
All right, Larry, well, the bell is open. We're down 14 points out the gate. You talked about long-term investors and amateurs. Is there a point, though, when the professionals get bullish? Is there a number on the market? Is there something with the administration? What can turn a tide where you are?
I mean, it's not going to happen for a long time, Charles. We're going to ride the wave of the market, even if it goes up on bad economic news. But to be honest, without more employment, what you guys have been talking about all the time on your show, more jobs, more consumer spending, there's no way anybody's going to step in and buy long term. Will I be willing to buy below 1070 in the S&Ps? Absolutely, but only for short term. Stepping in long term, you need good economic news. We haven't seen it in like forever.
Wow, you're absolutely right. Thanks a lot, buddy. Enjoy your weekend.
Sure. Thanks, Charles. You too.
Okay, in our next hour, Governor Schwarzenegger.